Matt Meehan here for IrishBoxing.com in association with PD Giveaways. The Mayo Bomber. That's a new nickname for you actually as well. Eoghan Lavin, how are we?
Good, good. Excited. How are you?
Good. Thank you for joining first off. I know you're an extremely busy man. Hard to keep hold of you sometimes. Um, Big fight
I
announced.
know.
You versus Liam Walsh. How are we?
Buzzing. Yeah, delighted. First domestic opponent. I can't say too much, but it's looking like first title. And yeah, a big show. It's good to have another Irish dad in the show. It builds a bit more hype around it being in a three arena, a domestic clash on a Patrick's weekend show. So I'm excited. I'm happy out.
I guess it's kind of been one that you've been looking forward to for a long time in terms of obviously a massive card, Queensberry, like the whole crew coming to Dublin, putting it right
Hmm.
front and centre in the Tree Arena in Dublin, and probably getting a phone call from Frank Gormby like, "Oh, and boy, you able to come to Dublin High?" And like, "Yeah, so man." And obviously you get to Dublin. The Rocky Road to Dublin for you guys, anyways, from the west. Um, no, listen, like I guess it's exciting to fight in Dublin.
Yeah, definitely. I spoke to Frank from last year. This show is supposed to have happened about five times now since I've gone pro with them. Um, and one thing or another has just fell through, and different. It's business, as life, things are supposed to happen, and then they change. But I spoke with him last year, and he said no matter what, you will fight in Dublin this year. Um, Dublin obviously is another step closer to Mayo for me. Mayo is the end goal this year at some stage, 100%. But when I was in, I remember the first Katie Taylor fight, um, when she lost to Chantel. I would come out of the three arena that night and I said, I need to fight here. I don't. That's like one of my bucket lists. I had three arena, Mayo, and I had Madison Square Garden, and so I was delighted that it's kind of all worked out well that the other show did get cancelled. Um, that now it's come on to a massive show. This is a huge card. It's nearly sold out. It's massive.
Um, I guess kind of the talent that you're sitting alongside as well. Um, Obviously, the likes of Anna Malani and Stephen Cairns, Thomas Carty, Gary Cully, Jazza, Anto, Pierce, Mark Chamberlain. Those kind of names that it's a massive card. I guess it's a privilege to be a part of that card.
Yeah, definitely. And they're getting to sit beside me. Um, but no, 100%. Look, and it's sound because everyone I get on with all the lads on the card. Stephen, Anto, everyone like that. You know, there's all a good click. I suppose with everyone that's on the card, there's no spitefulness or side eyes or envying each other. It's a big card and it's I, anyone that's on it is going to have to perform and they're going to pull the socks up. And yeah, I'm at the stage now where look, I'm 8-0, 7-0, 8-0 soon. Um, where it's each fight means a little bit more now, and each fight is kind of meaning, you know, if you're not performing, you be looking for somewhere else to fight, and I love that pressure, so I'm excited, and I know all the other lads will be as well. Look, if anyone's not performing, if anyone's not selling tickets, if anyone's not doing anything below par, then I know they're going to be gone unless they have good connections somewhere. But yeah, no, it's exciting.
First domestic for Owen Lavin. I heard about this fight being talked about a few days ago, and kind of it was whisper in the wind where it might happen. It may be like just kind of one or two things to go over, but like it's kind of it's on the road to happening. And then like did you was Liam Walsh always the first opponent that you wanted, or was there other opponents that you're looking for as well?
Didn't bother me. There was opponents put to me. I just said yes to everyone, and I kind of after a while I told them stop asking me. I don't care. Just let me know who it is, and I'll tweak who I'm training. I was training anyway, and it was a thing of I think there was three different opponents put, two Irish and some from abroad, and I just said yeah, I don't care. Yes, no problem. Um, and obviously there was business things, and they were looking at different strategies and different reasons to fight each one. And I just said, look, just let me know if we can make it for a title. Any fight that was for a title was obviously a preference to me. So Liam being Irish made it it's possible to make it for some of the BUI belts. I had accepted, as far as I was aware, up until a day or two ago, I was fighting a Liverpool lad. I was fighting another opponent, a high ranked opponent, and I'd been training for him. I was excited for him, and then I got told it was Liam, who I had been saying a long time ago that I was happy to fight. So yeah, I was surprised a little bit. I was surprised they've took it, to be honest, a little bit. But I mean, it's a massive opportunity for him, and if magic happened and it went well for him, then it would be a brilliant decision that they've took to make it.
Why are you a bit surprised?
I leave that to the imagination, but I mean, from what I'm hearing, it's not the most clever decisions. In my opinion, of course, I don't think it's the best move for him. But if I was in his shoes, I'd be taking it as well. This game, he kind of got to jump at chances, and he's got a big opportunity putting a plate for him, possibly a title fight on the biggest card that's going to be in Ireland for a long time, probably, and on a huge weekend on a big platform on its own, where every contract's at risk of being stolen. So if he can beat me, by all means, he can take it.
Do you have any have you met Liam before? Have you ever interacted with him?
Not
Even a
names,
message?
not been bad blood. Yeah, we sparred once or twice, and we've messaged a couple of times after where I was trying to get more spars, but not. There's never been any animosity. It's a fight that kind of I liked since I went pro. I seen he was going pro, and I've seen some of the cards he's been on. I've seen some of his fights. My first opponent on my debut, Liam got a draw against him. Liam drew with him, and another opponent that I was supposed to fight, Liam drew against him. But yeah, that's all said and done. But I suppose nothing will make any difference when it comes to March 14th. But I'm well aware of him. I know Tony, who he trains with, and I know the system. I know the regime. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see their take on things and how they think the fight will play out. But I'm excited for it.
Did David call you? Like I guess within the last few days, be like, yeah, we had this fight, and then you're like another like I'm clapping my hands as to be like another nice domestic clash that we can actually add to this. Like in terms of like obviously I wish you the best, the both you the best of luck, but it's an exciting clash. It is exciting.
Yeah, I was delighted. I seen the poster come out, and I thought they made a nice poster, a cool looking poster, and I've heard it can possibly for a title. I was excited anyway to fight that the lad I was supposed to be fighting. It was a high rank fight. It would have put me up really high in the rankings. But that fight will be there hopefully maybe next or the fight after, whatever. We'll see what the story is on his end. But then Liam got put to me, actually quite similar kind of opponent, and they said, look, we might be able to make it for a title. I said, yeah, no problem. It's all good by me. Perfect. So yeah, David gave me the call and he said, right, this is what's happening now. And I said, look, I'm just glad it's going to be announced and that I can actually tell people who I'm fighting, because it's not often you're someone from Mayo or from Swinford or like a small area like this. Performing in the Three Arena is huge. And the obvious questions was, who are you fighting? How many rounds are you fighting? What are you fighting for? And you're saying, well, I'm fighting, but I don't know who, and I don't know any of the details, but I know I'm fighting. Whereas now I can say, right, this is the fight, and I can sell it to people, and people can look, and it'll be interesting to see who's made the favourite coming into the fight. But yeah, it's exciting.
Like, are you talking obviously in terms of the bookies that you'd be interested in? Will you be walking to a bookie shop on to put odds
We'll
see what the
see what
odds
the
are?
bookies reckon. We'll look. We might lob a few quid down.
Paddy Power, 365, William Hill, they all have the odds.
We will. We'll hit them all. We'll hit them all.
Um,
Hopefully there is odds.
uh, I'm sure there
Hopefully I'm the
will.
underdog.
Um, have you been in contact with Frank since to even just talk about the code?
Not really. I was speaking with Lee earlier, and it's just a thing of I thanked them. I said, "Look, thanks for making this fight," and they said, "Look, just go and do your job. Just go and do what you do." And they know. Look, they know I'll handle business. What I've asked them has always been, look, get me these kind of fights. Get me, good domestic fights on on an Irish card. So it was me that had been saying, look, try get a domestic for this Irish card. It just builds more hype for my supporters. Mayo people were known as massive fans. Mayo football fans. They know I'm fighting a Kerry lad or a Dublin lad. Now that just builds it up more for them. I'm not fighting some Spanish guy that flew in. It means more for them for me to win. So yeah, I will be speaking to Frank before the fight, and I'll be speaking to the team at Queensberry, and we'll be doing more promotion stuff together for this fight. So yeah, I'm excited for the fight, and I'm excited for the build up to it.
It's not the first time that that Mayo and Kerry have faced off against each other either.
No, no, it hasn't. This one will definitely go Mayo's way. They don't always.
Owen, on that note, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Gentlemen, good man, Matt.